So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure whether this is going to be added on to what I did earlier with Kevin, but basically, just a couple of words of explanation. I've been out in Russia for a year and a half almost, and with all the sanctions and the economy and all of the nosediving and the euro-Rush ruble rate and all of these various things, my person has become rather an expensive luxury, costing probably 35% more than when we did the deal to my partners, and able probably to do 35% less than when we did the deal. So obviously that's a clear situation, isn't it? So no real surprise or what can I say, no rancour in separating. However, that means that my previous blaseness about filming in Russia, and also going to see certain things that I meant to go and see, and people as well. Well, I probably won't go and see the people now because it's kind of stupid to sort of say, hey, I'm back after so many years and I'm about to go again. That's kind of silly. So probably there'll be people that I would have liked to see that I won't see, but at least I can go and see some places now. And that's what I'm going to try and do over the last 4 weeks of being here. That's the coming week and another visit which will last probably about 3 weeks, including driving here and driving away again, because I came so many times with my stuff to bring here to put into this flat that I have here, that just one or two flights back I can't take it all in it all came as a bit of a surprise that we were going to disengage, and so basically I have to bring the car to put it all in, and that's going to take a couple of weeks to get the carnet. So I'll be in Poland for a few weeks, and then I come back for the last visit with the car. At the end of the visit, of course, I pack the car with everything, give up the flat and leave. That's the plan, unless of course I can get re-employment in Russia. But actually I'm getting to the point where Russia becomes so challenging that I'll probably only stay for the kind of money that nobody wants to pay me anyway. So, well, there are some good salaries available on the Russian market, but there's also going to be an oversupply of people that can perhaps do them, so it's going to be more competitive than it has been in the past. So and anyway, I would probably quite like to go back to the UK, or if not, then certainly be more settled in Poland. I have some options with regard to my own self-employment in Poland to do client work, which is good. This means I'm not completely in the dark about things that I could do. I could also do a lot more of the writing that I've been intending to do. Whether I can actually live on it remains to be seen, but I could certainly perhaps find more time to do things like that, which I meant to do and wanted to do, and which I would have, if I had money enough to be sure that I could feed the family and pay the rent, well, not rent but mortgage, I would probably prefer to do than do accountancy. But whether that's a good time to do it now or to try and launch into it now, I think it would be an excellent time if I didn't have a family to feed, but since I do, probably not the best time to risk a lot. So I'm looking around for other things in the UK or in Poland really, or in Germany possibly. There's also a good option. So basically that's the current situation. But what it means for the channel is that I wasn't filming much in Russia because I tended to be doing the same things a lot of the time. I worked very hard here, and they're still keeping me busy even though they're not keeping me. So and that's the place, by the way, that I used to work in 11 to 12 years ago, in that building there. The firm isn't there that I was in then. So yeah. Basically, such is the situation. So now because I didn't take much filming, because I mean I have such a backlog anyway, and there was most of what I did was repetitive. I did film in places like Krasnodar, Krasnoyarsk, where I had a bit of a, you know, something different going on, or when I went up to St. Petersburg I think I did a bit, but basically just in Moscow I didn't do that much because it was the same thing every day anyway, and also it seemed as though not going to do certain things which I meant to do, I didn't do them because I had the idea that I had lots of time to do it, and just as before, it turns out I don't have that much time. So now, you know, like the other day I went to the zoo, filmed a bit for you there, and I'll do a bit of the old filming from the car. I'm sure I'll try and do some of that, but in the main it's going to be, well, not that much time now, yeah. So that means I have to film what I can while I can in order to have some reasonable video record of my time here. There's a good old monorail going by. I found it rather too slow in winter, in winter it's okay, but in summer too hot. This is a monorail station. You can also see, of course, the Ostankino Tower.